Start this thing off right with the HBCU Spotlight. We got to start this thing off right. Hey, 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 hey. We got to start this thing off right. HBCU Spotlight. Hey, dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so let me get into it. I had to make my own music. That was my HBCU Spotlight music, but we got to move forward, so we had to make some changes. So after ranking the best in the nation, the North Carolina A&T's men's track and field team has made history again by breaking the record for the fastest 4x400 in the world. The four-member team won the outdoor race at the annual Psycho Littlefield Texas Relays at the University of Texas at 3 minutes and 23 seconds, according to News and Record. Dwayne Ross, A&T's director of track and field programs, commented about the win and the future of the Aggies. I am happy that our 4x4 team, Ross said, according to North Carolina A&T's website. This is what we are supposed to do. We feel that we are the best in the world at it. So this time and even faster times in the future are expected. Breaking stereotypes described by the HBCU sophomore Randolph Ross Jr., Junior Daniel Stokes, and Senior Trevor Stewart and Elijah Young had weeks before their school proud at the NCAA Division I men's and women's indoor track and field championships. Per Blavity, the Aggies became the first HBCU to win an NCAA indoor title in the 4x400 since Morgan State won back to back in 1965 and 66, and we talked about A&T winning that weeks back. People are always going to discredit us no matter what we do, Stewart told HBCU Game Day. It boils down to we're in HBCU. We're not supposed to be doing this. So it almost forces us to do it bigger and better. But we're fine with that. It makes us better people, and it prepares us for life after college. Bigger and better is what the world is going to expect from us too. The world has now been served with their history-making win from the University of Texas outdoor races, and the official Twitter account for the school's athletic department celebrated the victory. The national champs are at again. That's what they say. The national champs are at again, and this time they're doing it on the outdoor scene. North Carolina A&T Athletic wrote in a tweet, the foursome just ran the fastest 4x400 time in the world at 3 minutes and 23 seconds at the Texas Longhorns Texas Relays. The Aggies 4x400 relay team ran almost a full second ahead of the second place team, LSU, who came in second with 3 minutes, 1 second. The women's team also performed extremely well, with sophomore sprinter Sha'Carri Richardson winning first place in the women's 200 meters at the Texas Relays. According to the United States Track and Field Cross Country Coaches Association rating index, the North Carolina A&T athletic team was ranked number 2 in the nation after claiming the national title at the NCAA championships. The team moved majestically to the number 1 spot. Majestically to that number 1 spot! Scheme, block. A&T in the number 1 spot. Majestically. Who's majestically? The A&T track team is majestic. Who's majestic? A&T is majestic. Shout out to A&T, man. That 4x400 team, man. All majestically winning out there, doing their thing. Shout out to Randolph Ross Jr., Daniel Stokes, Trevor Stewart, Elijah Young. Ooh, the boys out there doing their thing. That's what I'm talking about. And Sha'Carri Richardson and the rest of everybody on the men's and women's A&T track team. Y'all keep it up. Shout out to the A&T men's for winning that 4x400 meter and becoming best in the wizard.